Hey guys, Zach with Zach's GT Garage here. Today I figured I'd share this red 1993 Ford Escort LX two-door hatchback story. I got it as a parts car back in November of 2023. And the reason I really got it was because of that driver door there. It was already the same red as my Escort, and I had a pink door on it, and it was going to cost me a whole lot less just to paint the outside of the door than the inside and the outside of the pink door that was on the car. So the story behind this is I don't know the full backstory of the car. I do know the car sat there by where I used to work at the time for at least 8 to 10 years. So one day I just stopped at that trucking company and I asked them, like, hey, who owns that red Escort out there? I noticed it doesn't have any license plates, and I noticed it's been there for quite a few years. And they ended up telling me, hey, if you want it, go ahead. I'll try to track down the owner and see how you can get it out of here, because we would like it gone. It's sat there for so many years. So long story short, I ended up getting the car, and once I got inside, as you can see, they left the ignition and the door keys in the car. So I ended up calling the tow truck and having it towed to my house. So that next morning, I pulled my Escort GT in next to the Escort in the garage, and I started to tear it down. So I made some progress on taking the car apart and ended up stopping for lunch. Then after, I went ahead and removed the pink door from my Escort GT and set it off to the side, and then I removed the driver door from the Escort LX. And then I started to put that driver door on my Escort GT, and here's how it looks once I got the door on. Now in this picture, you might notice a little surface rust where the paint had chipped off, and that was a pretty easy fix. It was just surface rust. It didn't eat through it or anything, luckily. And then you can also see like the different trim differences from the GT to the LX, but still looked a lot better to me than a solid pink door. Then I went ahead and put the pink door back on the LX parts car. Now, most of these parts that I took off this parts car, I ended up keeping for spare parts. Miscellaneous things like screws for the interior that I had missing on my Escort GT, and a couple interior trim panels that were in good condition if something ever happened and one broke or anything. I thought it would be just nice to have as a spare just in case. Especially the weather stripping, because you can't find these for these cars anymore. At least I can't, and I thought, like, if one of the weather strippings went bad and it started leaking inside or anything like that, then I had a spare good one I could just throw on without a worry. Including, like, the door glass and the quarter window glass. That is just really hard, difficult to find, and it was in good condition. It wasn't really scratched too much or anything like that, so I decided to also keep that as well. And the hatch is missing in this picture. I ended up selling that to a guy here locally, and all the other parts I didn't need or anything like that, I just kept with the car and had it towed away to the junkyard, because I would have loved to keep it and fix it up and get it running and everything, but I did not have the space to do that. So I ended up posting it online while I was parting it out to see if anybody else wanted it for anything, and nobody really got back to me in time that I needed it gone, so I just kind of was forced to send it to the junkyard. So that's what ended up happening with the car after I was done with it. And a little while later, here's some pictures of my Escort GT once I got that door repainted and everything, and I also had them take the factory decals off, and I just think the car looks so much better. It actually looks really good, I think. And I am doing another story on this Escort GT. I'm in the middle of working on it, so I'll post it once it's done. And a big thank you to all the people that have subscribed to my channel. I really, really appreciate it. Go ahead and hit the little bell below so when I post a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you'd like, and we'll see you guys next time.